Welcome to Kingdom of Springkeep, session 19. Last time, a bunch of chaos ensued. Well, chaos was beforehand. We had the aftermath of chaos as the party starts to get a little closer in their endeavors of going against the church in certain aspects and maybe not doing that in others. Some heart-to-hearts, a nice hug, confronting Barry at the Embrace of Shatir, maybe getting answers, who knows, before setting out to continue their way to Morganwald and to Onatese's puddle. As we ended, Kashana had a realization that the tree from her dream maybe wasn't what she wanted, but maybe gave some answers. So with that, you guys are traveling. Hasn't been the first night yet, so what would you like to do or say?
Oh, a cat.
Onatase is still a cat.
Meow.
I'm just gonna keep plugging forward myself.
I'm sitting like I'm fucking in a daze in the back, just like contemplating my life decisions.
Before
I
we
think I'm still
continue,
playing music for Kashana.
I did message Rose ahead of time. I requested her to roll minus 1d6 clout for automid based off of Onatase's interactions with Barry.
Woo!
Oh no!
I thought you were gonna say Anatase being a cat, and I was like,
No.
yes.
Onatase got minus
Filthy
6.
cat boys.
So he is
Yeah,
at,
I rolled a 6.
so
Oh, damn.
he is minus 6 clout with the church and the province of Automid.
Turns out
Yeah,
you
she got a
probably
huge loss.
shouldn't threaten the priests.
Yeah, probably not.
Figure.
It was worth it.
So, is there anything anybody would like to talk about, or are you going to just kind of get to the evening and next day?
I'm just gonna sit there and be in a coma. So
No
Guess I'll just-
comas allowed.
Play some lovely tunes for anybody who's listening, but mostly Kashana because she's
Babe?
comatose right now.
Going through it.
All right, then I think with that we end up getting to our first night of rest. Unless our driver would like to just push through the night.
No.
Fair.
It's been a long day.
It has indeed.
Before we get to the actual resting part,
Sure.
when we're setting up camp, I want to walk over to Lord. I want to kind of pull him aside.
Hello, Onataze.
Hello. I had a favor to ask.
Hmm.
You usually take the last watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mind if I take your place?
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead.
Sure. Works for me.
Yes. I will take your watch. I don't know. Do you have a set watch? I feel like you don't.
I kind of just pick up whichever one I want.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll do that.
Sorry, I gotta ban a person.
I have a question. Did I return the key?
No.
Yes.
Yes?
Oh.
Oh, yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah?
Yeah, the key
It's
was
just still in my inventory, so
Yeah.
I was curious. My
It was the letters that we stole from right under her little
and
nose.
the book.
Oh, yeah,
You
and the
still have the book on the gods.
I think I also still have the book from down below.
Oh lord, I don't have the stream muted. Ow, ow.
Rip.
Okay, so with that in mind, what's the watches for tonight?
I would like to take my usual one.
The last one?
Yes.
Okay.
Food must be prepared.
I can go first.
Okay.
I also will go first.
So we have Kashana and Lore. Onatase, who said he wanted last.
The last, yep.
Yeah, so that'll be last, Velky, and Onatase, which I guess means Zintris, you're taking the first watch. Or second watch, sorry.
Okay.
And then I guess you're also then going to be awake for all of Velki and Onate's watch.
You're welcome.
Or you can sleep. Like, just because you get a full rest out of 4 hours doesn't mean you can't go back to sleep.
Can't keep trances.
Sleep for fun.
Well, with that in mind, Kashana, Lore, please make perception checks.
I'm so good at those. Oh, I'm so good at those with a 3.
I got a 6.
6.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What is it that you are doing at the start of your watch?
Laura sits down and is ready to be very good at this watch, and then just kind of starts hanging out and just like, I don't know. Maybe starts making a little flower crown out of grass. No watching. He's not distracted, but he's doing that.
And Kashana?
I have taken out some pieces of paper I have on me and my ink pen and all my fucking books that I have stolen, and I'm starting to make notes and I'm muttering to myself like a madwoman.
Okay. Well, as you all mutter, what neither of you notice is the sound of cracks in the air.
Good. Nice. Awesome.
And for a second, Lore, you think you hear laughter coming over the wind, but then the fire crackles in front of you and you're just like, whatever.
Like, I don't know what Kashana's up to, but it's probably pretty interesting.
So, you're free to do whatever you would like with this moment.
I'm still doing my shit, just muttering, being a complete moron.
Nothing happens, you don't get attacked.
Okay, good. I don't know. Can I go sit over next to Kashana? I assume that they're close to sitting together, but scoot just a little closer.
I just want to frame this as there are blight spawning around camp, but they can't get close. So I just want that in mind for anyone imagining this is whatever you're doing, there's demons off in the background.
Yeah, well, you left the dumbasses in charge of the first watch, so
Thankfully nothing happened though.
that's good. I'm glad.
So you scooch up close to Kashana while she is doodling and making notes.
Hello, Kashana. What are you up to? What are you doing? What is this?
Research, trying to connect something to make apparently nothing. And I just throw my pen on the ground and just cross my arms and huff.
What kind of research are you doing? Like, I know the last place we were was kind of rough for you, but what are you hoping to get? What are you researching?
It's kind of hard to explain, but the idea is that there were more than just the gods we've been told and the gods of passage that we know of. I believe that there's beyond that they've been hidden away. So I'm trying to find evidence of that to kind of make sense of my own god.
Like physical evidence, or you just kind of like it's been hidden in history kind of thing, like covered up by the
Anything.
church and stuff?
Anything really. That's why I want to go to the ruins as well, because maybe there's just something there. My hypothesis is that there's something more with Shatir, but maybe that's wrong because apparently there's nothing here. Or I just haven't found it yet.
I don't know. I feel like there's some more to do with Shatir just based on our few interactions with the Church of Shatir. I feel like that's probably correct. What? What do you think we could get from the runes, though? I mean, we have to get into the runes first, but you know.
Well, now don't tell anybody this,
I won't.
but I trust you the most. We quickly become close.
Hmm.
That's where I found Oedicus, is down in some hidden ruins.
Oh, really? That's interesting. I'm going to the runes too. I mean, I already told you that, but I wonder. That almost is kind of. That seems too curious that that's where you would kind of have connected with him, since that's where I'm going as well. I mean, not me specifically. I mean, like the research of my parents, blah blah blah, whatever. You know.
What was it your parents were looking into exactly?
I don't. Honestly, I don't 100% understand what it is that they were researching and stuff. Sorry, give me a second. I have to find my notes on all of that stuff.
When you get into deep lore, but you're not ready for it.
I wasn't ready to ask me about that.
While you're doing that, Jericho, has lore mentioned anything that they've learned from the book on Ruin's Edge?
Oh, probably not. No.
That's fair. That's fair.
To be honest, I'm not really 100% sure what they were actually looking into. I know that the runes were important to them. Strangely enough, so I've been doing my own research on the actual runes just from that other bookstore and stuff. And I didn't know that actually people live there currently. As well as I actually didn't know you to be invited in. And that leaves the question as how we're going to actually get into these runes. Which is a mystery to me.
Well, we find a way in. Whether we make a door or they let us in is a different story.
It sounds like we need to be actually invited into the runes. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know we could definitely get in without being invited, but I feel like
Might be easier if we're invited.
I feel like they're gonna probably receive us a little bit better if we don't just, crash the party, break in kind of thing.
This is true. Very true. Perhaps Oedicus can help us, but I highly doubt that as I look up into the sky and be like,
I mean, we'll definitely do our best to get in. Wonder if there's a church there. I wonder if by any chance Valky can pull some strings.
Possibly. Maybe ask him in the morning.
Yeah, I will.
So, your watch comes to a close without any interruption. Zintris, as you waken up, you definitely hear the laughter of those demons that you fought a few times before. Though nothing seems to come through to camp.
The only thing going through the plant's head is, oh no, not again.
I just get up and pat him on the shoulder as he wakes up, and I'm just like, well, it was an uneventful night. I hope you have a good time.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. Enjoy.
Yeah, nothing to report.
Uh-huh. Fools.
Is there anything you would like to do, Zin?
Besides not die? No.
Okay. Make yourself a perception check.
11.
11. Getting all the low rolls out of the way early, hopefully. You do still notice that you haven't quite reached the rockiness that the area near Arden Path has, so there's still some plains, and there's still a large, not as large as before, but still a large amount of animals coming through, and you definitely hear that laughter off in the distance, which is more than a little eerie. And every now and then, with your dark vision, you can actually make out the outlines of them shifting around. But, thankfully, nothing does come through.
Oh, good.
So, if there's nothing else you wish to do, Anates and Velki.
Yes.
The watch is now yours. Zin, are you still staying awake or are you going back to sleep?
I might as well stay awake.
Okay. So it's the three of you then. Zin, you already did
Freedom.
the three amigos. The blue man group plus one. It will catch on eventually.
That's 3.
So
It does have 3, but there's only 2 people that. Oh wait, no, Zin has a blue scarf. Never mind.
ooh, the blue man group in full.
Does it have a blue scarf?
I didn't draw it, but he does.
Yeah, he
Oh,
does.
okay.
He used to use
He
it to
does
cover
now.
his ears, or I think still does now and then.
Because bandana to cover it. Yeah, okay, I'm following.
Because not a lot of elves running around.
I might be stupid.
So Anates, Velki, please make the perception checks.
Sure. First roll
Also,
of the
because
night.
people can't see it, I'm being encouraged in the Discord chat to commit mail fraud.
I got a 16.
Oh,
I got an 18.
wow. You both can actively hear and feel the presence of the demon blight. Velki especially, you can feel them trying to break through your magic, but they cannot.
The shiver just runs up his spine. He's done already. Disgusting.
Anates will just kind of... that's going to hold, right?
Yeah. Should. If they haven't gotten through already, then they probably won't.
Good to know.
So, what would you like to do with your early morning?
What? Continue.
Anates is gonna kind of... As they're kind of sitting through the watch, he's gonna kind of look over at Velki. He's going to go... I was wondering something.
Uh-huh. What?
I was wondering if you needed any help with breakfast. You usually cook it.
An astute observation. Yes, I do normally cook it. I'm always down for some assistance.
Good. And learn a few things. Pretty sure I got lucky.
Look, when you make good food, you make good food. It doesn't matter how lucky you are. You just count those blessings while you can. Because next time you could very well just burn everything, including the forest. Mhm. Not speaking from experience or anything. What about you, Zin? You wanna help?
I think I'll stay up with this one.
You could be the taste tester if you want. You don't have to, like, help prepare it. Or you can just sit there, that's fine. Maybe.
Okay.
You could tell me a funny story while we prep. Do it. Do it. Come on.
I don't really have any funny stories.
I would bet, like, 6 copper that you do. And you just don't want to. I didn't almost fall off my chair. Don't worry about it.
You've been traveling with this group long enough. You have to have some kind of funny story.
Besides laughing at you two after the ogre attack.
Hey. Watch it.
I think you should be trading that laughter in for a thank you.
I mean, who saved whose ass?
Me.
Who
I
took the hit? Who took the hit so you didn't have to?
The thing is, I didn't even get close enough for him to hit me.
Also me. And him.
I fought at range.
You know what, Zin? Not everybody can fight at range, alright?
I meant more stories involving our new companion. You know, breaking into a church,
Oh yeah, you did meet her first, didn't you?
lighting the lighting the cabinet, or breaking into the cabinet with what I can only assume was some form of explosive.
I mean, I first met her on Stryzel's ship. She just... And she was my training mate for that day.
Oh,
He sparred.
beat her what good, did you?
We traded blows.
Does that mean you beat her, or she beat you? Did she kick your ass in?
I can't remember who won that fight.
You know, I can't either.
Chris has nothing to say, so I'm going to assume.
I want to say I did poorly in that fight.
You know, Zen, you can
both did.
you know, Zen, you can pull the stick just a few inches out. We're all friends here.
Yes.
I mean, I of all people understand what it's like to have a stick so far up my ass that I can't breathe.
He's right.
Shut up. Nobody asked you.
Big rock grin.
But, like, you can ease off a little bit, you know?
I have trust issues.
Oh, that's fair.
Tends to happen when you run in the streets for a while.
Yeah, I believe it. But you're not really in the streets, are you?
Not at the moment.
And have we ever done anything to make you feel like we couldn't trust you? Or you couldn't trust us? Or the other way. Either way.
Not as of now.
Not as of ever. I'm a very trustworthy person. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about.
I have no reason to lie to you. Or rather, anything to lie about.
Although that being said, not forcing you.
Yes,
We just like to hear you and have fun with you. While we're here.
Speaking of having fun, make the performance checks for breakfast, I believe.
I'm making rice porridge today.
Ooh.
With some
Alright.
vegetables.
Tell you.
I do believe we've done performance before, haven't we? Or was it dexterity?
You did performance with Anates, so performance makes sense. I think you did performance with him.
I think
Cooking is an art.
it's true, it is. It's a culinary art.
Yes, Michael, it is. Just eat the porridge. Stop complaining, you naysayers.
Look,
Make the
Okay,
rolls.
well,
Let's see how
yeah,
good they
I
turn out
gotta-
first.
I got a 17.
Oh, okay. And Onates?
Oh, do I have to roll two? Okay.
You're helping with breakfast, are you not?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Ooh, that's really good actually. Apparently, Onates is just like a savant. Performance, flaccid 20.
Wow. So, some incredible. I almost said flaccid porridge.
Wow.
Some incredible vegetable porridge is made for the group. It smells pretty.
It's rice porridge with vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's so yeah. I was gonna compare it to like fried rice, but that would probably just make it sound grosser than it is because then it just looks like mushy fried rice. But it's not that.
It's not.
But the ingredients are all extremely fresh since you just bought a full set to cook with
we did.
in Risen.
It's delicious.
Yes.
Nom 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 nom.
Hold it up. With a spoon. Centris. Come here.
Alright.
Open up! Blow! Don't burn yourself, it's hot. Try it. Hold
I
the
take
spoon
a
out.
taste.
It's pretty good. It's pretty darn good. Probably not something you've had before, I don't think.
No, probably not.
And while that's going on, Lore and Kashana, you slowly come to wake as the sun fully rises.
I don't know if he actually did, but Onates totally kept his apron from that one time we helped. I want to say her name was Terry.
No.
No,
No.
it's okay. I know who you mean.
Yeah, the lady who runs the tavern in Risen.
Yep.
Totally
you
kept
could
his
still-
apron.
You could have kept that.
He's not wearing his coat right now. He's wearing the apron. And as they wake up, he kind of turns around with two bowls of the porridge, and he's like, "Good morning. Breakfast is served."
Good morning. What
Morning.
is this?
Why the fuck does it have vegetables in it?
Why do you have something against vegetables, Kashana?
Listen, it's too early for this shit.
Just eat it. It's good for you.
It's porridge. It's gonna help, make you feel better inside.
Yeah, just eat it.
If you
Speaking
don't,
of-
I'll take personal offense.
Speaking of insides, what's happening with Lore's insides? Is he all G?
So far, still all G.
No
Good.
jelly up in his jam ram.
Good. I'm glad.
Well,
Jericho hasn't become molded yet.
no molding.
Died.
We'll see how that continues.
Yeah, this porridge is my mother's recipe, so you better like it.
Thank you for the porridge, Valky.
You're welcome. They helped. Well, Anates helped.
And Donate.
Sintress watched. She's got good eyes. Good peepers.
Supervise the whole production.
That's the word. Just supervise. Good job, Sin.
So, the party continues to make their way to Arden Path.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Jawohl.
Is there anything anyone would like to do on this leg of the journey as the vast prairies slowly begin to give way to more rocky and hilly plains?
I'm
Yeah,
good.
sure. How did everyone sleep? Good? Poor? Admirable? An attempt?
With my eyes closed.
Thank you.
As opposed to them open.
I don't know how you
Awful.
sleep, Zentress.
Isn't the saying one eye open when you're sleeping or something like that?
Yeah, but
That's
nobody actually does that.
That's
You
only
don't
if you don't.
know.
That
That's
would
only
be
if you don't trust
terrifying.
the people around you. Are you saying you don't trust us, Kashana?
Have you ever seen my eyes, darling?
Shauna, if I had to sleep with one eye open, I'd never fucking sleep.
Yeah, I'd get so dry.
Only
I'm not
never
even really sure how you'd accomplish that, really. Onate's kind of like leans back and kind of closes one eye. Yeah, see, it's just kind of distracting.
But now you're just bragging that you've got two eyes.
Oh no!
Oh god, I didn't even think about it.
That's what I meant!
Onate's kind of chuckles. And he's like, yes, that's what I was doing.
Right.
You sleep with one
Let's
eye
go.
open. Is that just looking?
For me, yes.
You know, perhaps we move on to a different topic of conversation.
Speaking
I
of,
haven't heard the answers yet. No one's even told me how they slept except for Zentris, apparently. He sleeps with his eyes closed.
I
I've learned so many things about you today, my friend.
slept just fine.
I slept well too.
As
You
fine
asked how I slept, not how well I slept.
as fine as we can sleep camping out. I much prefer when we stay in taverns, but there's not exactly those on the road.
Oh,
I don't know.
sorry,
Camping's
it's
quite
just-
comforting.
Yeah, are you that cushy on a days?
Look, I walked my way from the river to Arton and slept pretty much only on the road.
Uh-huh.
I like a good bed when I can get one.
You don't need to talk to me about walking great distances.
Yes, but you probably had money to stay somewhere, didn't you?
No.
No.
Don't worry
then
about it.
Then you get what I'm saying.
I'm just poking fun. Look,
Fine.
you're made out of rocks. How can you... Sort of.
Oh, so we can't talk about sleeping with one eye open, but we can talk about what my skin's made of.
Did I say that we couldn't talk about that? You're the one that said that we had to move on.
While this is all going on, Lore, make a Constitution saving throw.
No.
No.
Well, while Jericho does that, I noticed I have invisibility. Just letting everyone know in the chat.
Here's the juice. I really don't like that you have that.
11.
An
That
11?
would have been useful.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are still good.
Also, wait, yeah, does that you're a warlock? That means you had that during the.
Look,
I'm
sometimes you
gonna mute.
panic. Sometimes you panic and shit happens.
I'm cross. Anyway,
So your travels go on smoothly. Smoothly.
Smoothies.
Smoothing,
Okay, that's fine.
swimmingly. Continue making your way north. Lore, you feel fine. Every now and then you think back to taking a drink of the blight the day before, but nothing seems to have any adverse side effects yet.
Good. Fear.
No
I
weird
don't know if that,
dreams.
I don't know if that makes it worse, you know? It's just like impending now.
Soon you will make camp.
Oh, another camp. Yay.
Nothing happens on this leg. Who would like to watch first?
I'm gonna roll a 3-sided die. By 3, I mean a 4. I got a 2.
You're second.
I guess I'm going first again.
Going first.
I can also go first again.
Okay.
take last again.
Last. Zen, you gonna sleep through or join anyone?
Let me flip a coin. Let me flip my D2.
Yeah, get a two-sided die.
Head second, third, or tails third. Come on. I really should have picked a coin. Okay, that'll be tails, so third.
Third. Okay, so you and Onates.
I should not have used a foreign coin. I have a Canadian quarter, and I suddenly realized, wait, I don't know which end is heads and tails.
The caribou is tails.
The other
also
side.
will
The other
now-
side is a head.
There
Yeah.
will be leftover
That's what I
porridge, just
figured
so you
out.
know.
Good. So,
A bit leftover porridge.
Kashana and Lore.
I was gonna cook. Okay,
Okay, you can cook though. It keeps for 5 days.
that's fine.
Kashana and Lore. Feel
Yeah.
free to make your perception checks for the night.
And
I got an 8.
we have to stop taking watch together. I love you, but stop.
Night is clear. A little cloudy, blocking some of the light from the moon. But overall, nothing seems to bother you. No more animals, or at least every now and then you hear something scurry, but nothing like the other nights.
A normal amount of animals.
Yeah, normal amount of animals. Every now and then you hear like some tweets from birds still awake hunting. Probably owls of some sort. Anything you'd like to do with your watch?
A couple hours in, I'm gonna go over to Laura and be like, so I want to do something a little mischievous.
Always? What do you
I
have in
still-
mind?
I still have some fireworks.
Ooh,
Yeah, test one
I
out.
do also. Okay.
Woo, woo. Okay, I'm gonna set up.
Fucking where?
Yeah. I want to set one up also.
Yes. I'm gonna set them up.
I have to ask if you guys left the protective circle of this lantern.
Oh no, I'm thinking.
The
Law.
protective circle is
What-
like 100 feet, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Where are
irrelevant.
you putting yours, Law?
Pardon?
Where are you putting your firecracker? We can kind of coordinate it.
Put mine at this side of the protective barrier, and how about you put yours on the exact opposite, and then maybe we can get kind of the most out of this. Shoot them off from both sides.
Okay, I have an idea. And it's going to be a little reckless, which is always the fun. So, okay, I'm going to go over, I'm going to put my one on the opposite side of where Laura's putting his. And then I'm going to go up to Laura, and we're going to stand by the fire. I'm going to take his hand, and I'll be like, okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. And so we're going to light those two off, and as they're sizzling, I'm gonna drop the third one in the fire, and I'm gonna just be like, run! Just bolt for it.
So you light the firework.
We meet back in the middle.
You meet back
I
in the
drop
middle.
the other one in the fire, and we bolt.
Yes!
So a few seconds pass. And suddenly, a huge explosion from the campfire in the middle, waking Zin, Onates, and Velki up. And then a second explosion off in the distance.
Onates rushes out to see these two fucking gremlins and just kind of
Hello, Onates!
he just pinches the bridge of his nose and just, why am I not surprised?
Velky's seen hyperventilating.
Okay, well,
Zin just looks annoyed.
I have last watch. I'm going back to bed. Do not wake me again. Please.
As you're arguing over this, you more feel than hear like the reverberations of another explosion through the ground.
I didn't do that.
I don't think that was us.
Oh Lord.
Have you
I literally hate both of you.
I
Right now?
quick as a kitten. I don't turn to a kitten. Quick as a kitten, I grab my shield and my Ikawa.
Nothing happens.
Put my vest on because I didn't have it on.
ready the crossbow?
Oh, come on. You got to admit that was a little fun.
I'm
maybe
sure
for
it's
you.
nothing. It's probably just some, I don't know, something under the earth being like, what the fuck was that? And being like, ooh, a party.
I
Earthquake, maybe?
I'll turn to Velki, and I'll kind of. Is it time for his watch it, or are we still like middle there?
Oh, you guys have to deal with the consequences of our watch.
Unsurprising.
I said we had to stop doing this.
Michael?
I think it's probably close enough to the end of the watch.
Okay. Onates is gonna like pat Velki on the shoulder. I give you guidance. So you can add a D4 to your perception check. And he's gonna go. If they did reveal our location to something, just holler for me. I'll wait. Yeah. I
Go
lost the train.
go
of
to
what I was
bed.
saying.
Shut up. Go to bed.
Kind of groggily goes to his tent, throws his weapons aside, takes his cloak off.
So
You're both assholes.
Come on, it was fun.
It's a good one. Besides, now I have less firepower to destroy more things.
I was just dying to see what they actually do. I didn't
That's
get
true.
to witness Kishana's destruction.
Lord does not know how powerful one of these are, and now he is well informed. It's a safety protocol. We're learning safety.
Yeah, we're just testing out our materials.
Yep.
For safety purposes. To be
Mhm.
honest, we're doing the responsible thing by
Being
making
responsible.
sure they work. Yeah, we're responsible.
Meanwhile, the campfire is literally a mess.
I honestly don't know what you two think about that. Like, why would you say that's responsibility? The only thing you've done is potentially set a threat on us, not warn us, mind you. You have no idea if any of us has any kind of trauma related to loud banging noises and fire. And you scared the shit out of me.
We can get you new sheets.
You're right. I'm sorry that we scared you. We'll set them off when everybody's awake.
Yes. This is
Maybe.
fair. I'm deeply sorry.
Very sorry.
If I punch either one of you, it's not my fucking fault.
I might enjoy it, just letting you know.
Laura has the biggest weasel smile possibly.
I hope that you can
Yes.
hear this. I hope this makes sound.
I
Did it make
No.
No.
I cracked my knuckles.
I hope you can feel from here that I am making the weasel smile.
Oh, I can't.
So, Velky, make your perception check with guidance.
So angry.
Uno D4O. I believe is the translation.
Mm-hmm. 19.
19. So, you had felt that rumbling earlier, but nothing seems to come into camp. Nothing. Nothing off in the distance. Everything seems pretty quiet. The clouds have now covered the moon entirely.
Oh.
It's unfortunate. Weather and all that.
Guess you don't want to talk to me today, huh?
Lore.
Or had to go pee.
Oh, dang.
I mean, you could answer my question.
Well, nothing talks to you.
Yeah.
Am I getting any dreams? Is
No.
Atticus visiting me? Telling me
No.
good work today?
No dreams for anyone who has previously had a dream.
I don't even get a sign from Atticus being like, that was good, do it again. Bravo.
I guess good work on pissing off your party again.
You don't know what my god is the god of. Maybe
Wha-
it's pissing off my party.
While you are sleeping, you do feel a little more comfort in the air around you. No
Like a
dreams.
warm hug.
I'm sorry.
Comfort in the air tonight.
Oh, God.
What?
Jericho's back.
Bax, sorry, I
Okay.
was literally gonna die. Don't
No.
let me drink this much juice.
Okay.
I can't stop you.
It's true.
I just made it worse. So like,
But while you're sleeping, Lore,
Oh no. Yeah.
you have the most vivid dream of your life. But it's no places you've seen before. You're at a dinner table with people that you do not recognize yet feel a fondness for. Having a bunch of stew. And then it quickly jumps forward to working out in the field. Farming. Jumps forward again. And you see that same tree that you all saw near Risen 2 days before. You see the flowers. And what follows as you're sleeping, you feel like you live another life for a full month. seeing each and everything from the perspective of someone you don't know. Through the month, you get some remnants of a name, but by the time you wake up, you've forgotten it. However, as well rested as you should have been, you definitely do not feel any more rested after dreaming an entire month of another life. So that's what's going on in your head.
Oh boy.
While that's happening, Anates and Zin,
Yep.
you have watch.
Oh, wasn't Felky doing something?
Did you have something else, Valky? My apologies.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, I'm kind of rushing tonight since we
Dude,
missed.
just don't. Just keep going. It's
Okay.
fine.
Zin and Anates?
Hello.
Yep.
Perception.
7.
For 14.
14. Night's still clear, aside from the clouds blocking the sky. Anates, at this point, you can't even really see stars.
Damn.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I had a question. Not a question for Velky, but a question for Mel. The porridge, is the vegetables are already mixed into it?
Hence, why do you want to know?
I just want to know.
Traditionally, yes, but
Okay, cool. No, that's perfectly fine. Okay. Anates will just warm that up, make sure it's ready for everybody to eat when they wake up.
Okay. Names. Zintress, was there anything else you would like to do?
No, not really.
Okay. It is now Thursday. Valky, you got 3 days till Day of Mid. Feel free to do whatever you would like.
eat porridge.
Anates serves everybody porridge.
Ugh, I feel like I've been awake for a month.
Oh,
Awake for a month.
Yeah.
well, you and Kashan are the only ones who didn't have an interrupted sleep, so not sure why you feel like you've been awake.
You know,
Well,
I
you know.
don't really have an answer for why I feel so sleepy, but, well, I mean, maybe.
You do remember
know.
it all, but the name of the person just escapes you now that you've woken.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I just lived a bunch of things. This is a really whack dream.
Kind of dream. Like
Like,
what I had.
yeah, I was actually going to ask you, do you remember what your dream is like?
It was very vague. For me, it was just the tree and that place that we stopped at. There wasn't anything else. There was no people. It just felt familiar.
Mine was really vivid. I feel like I literally was just farming and I ate some food and I met some people, though I don't remember any of them or any of the names, but it felt familiar. I felt like I was there.
Did Velky tell us how this blight is bottled? Like where it comes from?
Yeah.
Okay,
It was
cool.
him that said that it was probably, or he theorized that it could have been memories, so.
Yeah. Anates will be like, well, I think that confirms Velky's theory then. Those are probably a person's memories. Which I would say is intrusive, but
But is it really?
given the
'Cause I'm assuming-
circumstances...
Well, I'm assuming that if I'm consuming the memories, that they're probably dead. Is that?
That's why I
Wrong?
said given the circumstances.
Oh no, Velky, is that wrong? Is that wrong to consume dead people's memories?
Well,
say it's
is it from dead people, or is it just like
Are
kind
they
of like
alive? Did they just take
exorcism
things
thing?
out?
No, they're dead.
Mm.
The body has been cremated.
And is that what the blight juice in the jar was? Just dead people?
No. Well, no, it's literally the blight has been removed from the body.
So the blight eats the person, and then you woo it, and it becomes juice.
Well, the reason that the blight is removed is because if it isn't, then the soul is killed, essentially.
Also, you're calling it juice like it's meant to be drank. It's really not.
He drank it. He took a
I
little.
can assure you.
Yeah,
That
I
doesn't
know
mean
he's-
you're supposed to.
Yeah,
know
for what
he's
it's worth,
having
I can assure you it's not very good. I don't recommend it. I mean, it didn't really taste like anything, but it wasn't great.
He's having dreams of reliving an entire other person's life.
I mean, this is very fascinating. Felky, has there ever been any research done on like the blight process and like the effects and all of that? Like, has anyone ever consumed it like this?
No. I can tell
Yeah,
you with 100%.
face.
Shut
Should
up.
should I
That is not a good thing.
more?
I feel like we should get
No.
another bottle.
No,
Yeah,
no,
should I drink more?
No.
Well,
no
for
to all of this.
for research.
Yes,
No,
research
yeah,
purposes.
That
We,
is-
we could be making a breakthrough, you know.
Yeah,
That is
making a
somebody
breakthrough.
else's life.
maybe I should write a book. I'll publish it. We can find
Yes.
it.
He kind of, when he shouts like that, he like stands up and his bowl of porridge kind of falls over.
So you don't like vegetables either?
That is
Dude.
somebody else's life.
Yes.
All of those are somebody else's life. They're not for you to go peeking around in.
No, that's not the point. The point is that you still need to listen. If we were to be, oh no, this was somebody's life at every little turn, we would never learn anything. How else do you think?
But who
you
doesn't
learn
know
things?
theirs? I am like that.
Sometimes, in order to research things, you have to do things that are not great. I understand where you're coming from, Anastace, but like, nobody seems to know anything about this.
I don't think it was in anybody's wheelhouse to go ahead and just drink it when it's
don't
killing people.
Drinking it is a good idea, and I don't think
Hey.
stealing more is
Listen.
that's a worse
What
idea.
if we don't drink it? We just experiment on it. We just test it out a little.
What if no, Kashana's wrong. Don't listen to her. What if we don't steal anymore?
Finally.
But
Are
we
you an
just
addict now?
Continue.
Are you getting the shakes?
No. I'm fine. Don't worry. I can live without the juice.
Anastace
I
starts packing up the cart.
I do think we should research this more. It is interesting.
I agree with Law. And who knows, maybe there's something to be learned, and maybe it could even help people in the long run. We don't know if you never try. If you never try anything, how the hell do you ever learn anything?
How is eating people's memories going to help others?
That was the first experiment. The first experiment
Kashana.
is always a little crazy. From here on, it can be very scientific. I have notes and everything. We can
I
make
don't
it some
care.
real research.
I don't want
You
to.
might
I
not
don't.
like what you see, though, in some of them.
I don't think you understand what the blight actually does, or what it is, or how negatively it affects people.
I understand that. I understand that it is a terrible thing. But you can
I-
always take a terrible thing and turn it around and make
I-
it something better.
I agree with Kashana and you, Velki, actually. I understand also that the blight is not good, but this is an opportunity. Sometimes situations like this and the blight opens opportunities. And maybe we don't drink anymore.
Shh!
but
Don't
maybe-
talk to me. No! Do not speak to me about blights opening opportunities. It is bad.
Belky.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I just nobody knows anything about this, okay? I won't drink anymore without your permission. How about that?
Permission.
Starting now, I won't drink it without your permission.
I'm gonna use Molder to kick up some dirt and place it on top of like where I spilled my food. It's for the bugs now.
Okay.
Good, I'm glad. The bugs deserve a treat.
He finishes packing up the car and he goes, "Let's go. We're burning daylight."
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I'll talk on the cart, but I'm sorry for yelling. First of all, he like hops up on the cart.
Yeah, I'm getting in the cart. I'm
Also,
gonna sit
sorry.
right beside Belky.
Oh, Onates is already in that spot.
I push Anates out.
There's probably enough room, but it would be like for 3 people, but it'd be a little cramped.
Oh, I just wish we could all sit up there.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the Mystery Machine.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep talking then.
Well, Lord's gonna sit with his, like, facing towards them and in the back.
I imagine him cross-legged.
Yeah, he could be cross-legged. I was thinking on his knees, but cross-legged's cute.
Mm-hmm.
But just, what you said reminded me of what you said at the tavern as well.
Mm.
That you've never... Like, I don't know, something about how the blight doesn't bother you.
No, that's not correct, though. It's not that the blight doesn't bother me. It's just my run-ins have sometimes turned for the better. And I'm not saying that I support the blight or that I am glad that these things that have happened. I just... Velky, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. And Anates, I didn't mean to upset either you. I don't want to be insensitive about meddling in other people's memories. That's not what I meant. I just mean sometimes good things can come from bad things.
Yet to experience that.
Yeah, it sometimes takes a little while for what it's worth. It's not immediate, but
Oh shit.
it is sometimes in the long run.
Well, I would love to hear that story sometime.
Yeah.
Like now. Or another time.
Okay, alright, okay. You want the truth?
Yeah,
You want the truth?
I love it.
Don't be cross with me, though.
Look, I feel like cross is just in my repertoire.
It's not that... Honestly, it's not that big of a story. To be honest, it's not a big deal. But... Okay. So... When I was quite young, the blight attacked my parents, and them being researchers, they were both... Well, I mean, the research part has nothing to do with this, but again, it helped in the long run. They were both hurt quite bad, and they've actually now both kind of have prosthetics in kind of an automale sense, and that's sort of just what I mean when it can open up an opportunity. Was that a good thing that my parents lost their limbs? No. Are they thriving now with cool limbs? Yes. That's how I got these gloves. Yeah, there's my story.
So they were lucky.
Yes. They were lucky. I'm glad they were.
Me too.
I'm sorry if I do come across as insensitive. Unfortunately, that is one of the downfalls to being raised by researchers. It's just unfortunately something that I now, I guess, think about, and I don't mean it. I just, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I don't, okay? I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to step on your feet. I just sometimes don't think you're looking at both or even all perspectives. That's all.
No. I only have my own perspective to go off of.
And I have mine.
Well, my parents are dead because of the blight, so...
Yes, you lost your parents, and I'm very sorry about it.
Yeah.
But without doing anything else with what you can do, such as blight juice or whatever else we come across, then there is no progress. If we always live in fear, or if we always just follow along and put ourselves into a situation of we don't touch what we shouldn't touch, then we will never move forward. We will only stay in place.
You're acting like I didn't do that. And don't speak as if you know my story when I've said 2 words of it.
Well, would you then enlighten us? Only if you want, I mean, but like, what is your side then? I told my story. Tell us some of yours.
Nobody likes my stories. They often end with people trying to tell me that I'm wrong.
For what it's worth, I don't think you're wrong. I've never thought that you were wrong. I've disagreed with you, but I don't think you're wrong. I think you are definitely in the right, but you have your perspective.
Fine. Were you there, Law? When your parents were attacked?
I was near. I didn't see it happen, but I understand the aftermath. I was left unscathed.
I was there. I was there. And so was every single person in my village. I don't think any of us actually made it out unscathed. In fact, I would say 90% of the population was decimated in a single night. I would say that despite their best efforts, be it from my father and my mother, well, I'm sure you can tell that I didn't make it out unscathed.
No.
You know, we tried to hide. That's the funny part. We didn't even run. She thought it would be... Well, she listened to my father. That was her first mistake. Silly as it is. That we should just stay put. And he never came back. Even though he promised he would. And they're smart little bastards. They don't seem smart, but they are. In a way. You know, they knew what a door was. You know, kick it down, they come in. When she tells you to run, you run. When she says don't look back, you don't look back. No matter what. Because if you look back, you're going back. And I tried to go back. No. I don't even know why I'm here. Because quite frankly, I should have died that night. I was on the brink of it. But I was certain that it was Shatir at the time. Now that I'm older, it was probably just a cleric, but they saved me. And I walked with the survivors to Berg. There was so few of us, it was actually quite terrible to see. Population, who was left. After that, I was seen to, as you get. My friend and I took the long road to Ottomid. Mostly I walked the whole way. Kind of half looks at Anates. Looks back at the road. I joined the church because it was the only thing that I had left. So forgive me for being blinded to the positives. I've seen few in my time, both as a cleric and as a child. 14. And I lost everything.
Elkie, I am truly sorry. I didn't know that it hit you that bad. I'm sorry. Honestly, I can't imagine going through that or living without my parents. I am sorry.
I can't imagine what it would be like if they were still here, so... I'm happy for you. Happy for them.
Thanks.
Happy for whatever you want to do. If you want to fuck around with the blight, you can do it without me.
I'm not going to fuck around with the blight anymore, okay? I won't. I won't. I just... Wouldn't you like to help? I know you said that you have tried, but wouldn't you like to actually see if we could do things? What if there was a way to reverse the blight? Like...
I do things.
I know you do. I'm not saying you don't. You're very helpful. But I think we have an opportunity, maybe, with you keeping us safe, and then me and Kashona fucking around. I think we could maybe figure out some stuff, save some people potentially.
You don't save people by eating the blight.
In my defense, I didn't know the blight was going to be memories of other dead people, okay?
Could have been instant death.
Yeah, you're right. I was reckless. I was very reckless, and for what it's worth, I think you will find this bit of information interesting, specifically. But after my parents were attacked, did you know that they started believing heavily into Shatir?
How would
They
I
said
know that?
I know you wouldn't have specifically known that, but they kept saying that I must have been protected by Shatir, alright? And I don't believe that, unfortunately, because I know I was just in the right place at the right time. But I figured you might find that tidbit interesting, and I don't know, maybe I am. Maybe I am protected by Shatir. Who's to say? I don't know, but I do think we have a chance to do something different. Or change something. That's all.
Okay.
As
I
you
think
all,
what we're... Oh, go on, Michael.
as you guys are doing this conversation, those watching the road eventually see some smoke coming up ahead over the next bend. Night is far from falling. In fact, you should have more than enough time to get to Arden Path from here, but there's some smoke on the horizon.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Just so it's clear, I didn't do that.
Yeah, me neither. That one's not me.
Nope, not us.
Mm-mm.
Finally, chaos caused by someone else.
This is very rude. I never cause. Well, you know what? I'll just shut up here.
On this is very rude. You get the biggest stink eye.
Like, for what it's worth, you can't prove it wasn't us. I don't think it was, but I don't actually know how far those fireworks went.
You've been
Oh,
traveling
shut up, I'm
pretty for quite a while now. At this point, you could probably safely assume your fireworks did not come this far.
Look over it.
Oh, no, he knows this. He's just kind of offended that Anantes is saying that it wasn't them.
Look over it. What? Look over at Doki. And if you mind pulling over for a second?
I'm sorry, Anantes.
He stops the cart.
Kinda. Well, yeah. Once we're close.
Well, you should have clarified.
Yeah. Sorry. You mind pulling over once we're close?
He pulls over once they're close.
Okay. Sorry.
I know that's not. Anantes was just stopping the car to fucking hit these two.
Oh, if only.
At this point, you've made it far enough that the roads are kind of more lined with cliff and rock and boulders, and it's kind of hard to see too far in the distance, which is why it's more around the bend. The source of the fire is blocked by the forward path at this point.
Well, let's keep going then, I guess.
You can
Keeps
get
going.
closer. What were you trying to do, Anates?
Oh, I was gonna try and walk into the brush a bit and see if I can see what's going on.
Sure. If you walk ahead a little bit, you eventually are able to see a set of 3 carts and a small campfire with some people around it, seemingly setting up camp at 3 in the afternoon.
Okay, nothing important really. Walk back, take my spot. It's some travelers setting up camp. Seems a little early for it, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Did you say hello?
I didn't get close enough.
Okay.
Kinda early to be setting up camp, isn't it?
I wanted to make sure it wasn't some other kerfuffle.
Like the town on fire.
The town on fire, monsters of some form, somebody in trouble, you name it.
That's a lot of things to name.
I don't know about you all. I'm not in a chatting mood.
I mean, I'm slightly curious what they're doing. Just a little bit.
Go ahead, we're stopped.
All right, I hop off and I'm like, anyone want to join me?
I'll come with you. I don't want to stay here. Everybody else.
Yes, my partner in crime. I'm sure we won't get ourselves into any trouble without any supervision.
No, we'll be perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine. And I link my arm with his and start walking.
We'll come
Maybe
back.
somebody
Everything
should go
will be
with
great.
them.
They're going to get themselves killed.
Anates gets up. Let's follow them then.
Oh,
Come on. He kind of lightly pushes Velky, just like a playful nudge.
As you get
he
closer,
climbs off the fucking cart.
as you guys are walking up, you notice a number of people. There's one person just kind of sitting by the fire, hood drawn up, crossbow at their side. Another person fumbling around in their own cart. You can't really get a good look at them. And then a small family of 5 starting to cook some dinner while the kids play off on the side.
Cute.
I'm just gonna. Hello, travelers, fellow travelers.
Hello, fellow travelers.
Yes, fellow travelers. How are you today?
We are just travelers. I'm a traveling bard, and this here's my partner, and we are traveling. What are you guys up to? Yeah, nailed it.
Never change, you two.
I won't. We won't.
No.
A little startled at the sudden intrusion, though the one man who was helping with dinner kind of looks our way and just says, hello, fellow travelers? We're just setting up camp for the day. Yeah? You're welcome to join. There was a rock slide up ahead, so the path is currently blocked from here. We were planning on going back around, but yeah, it just seemed like it made more sense to stop here for the day.
I think I know someone who could help with that. Don't you think, Law?
I do. We have a couple friends who are
I'm just gonna
also
turn back.
travelers.
I'm gonna turn back and see Annotates and be like, "Hey, Rock Boy, we got a job!
We need to be a rock specialist.
Yeah, your
Specialty?
rockingness."
The rock special.
Walks right past them.
You can get rid of the rock slide?
Walks up to the man. Sorry for my associates.
Hey, now we did nothing wrong.
We're
My
just
name is-
fellow travelers.
Well, at this time, yeah, we're just traveling.
My name is Onates.
Oh, hello. My name is Gorbev.
Well, Bev,
This
nice
is
to
my
meet
this is my wife Sonia and our kids over there, Kelly, Darius, and Zartu.
you. Give them a nod. You said there's a rock slide.
Yeah, probably another half hour up ahead. This is kind of the closest place that had big enough space for camp.
Well, sorry for the misinformation, but I'm not. Other than moving it by hand, I'm not particularly more skilled than anybody else at clearing it.
Oh, well, I guess that's okay. It just adds another day to the journey, I suppose. You're welcome to stay here. There's still plenty of room for fellow travelers.
You don't have a cleric with you.
Oh, no, we couldn't afford that.
How have you been dealing with the blight?
Well, thankfully, haven't really run into any. We haven't run into any.
Did you have a plan?
No, kind of just hope.
I want to throw a spicy insight check at that really quick.
Sure.
Yep, I know shit. 11.
Looking at them, they don't really seem to have much with them. They have their cooking gear and stuff, and you can tell from the one cart that it's fairly sparse. Probably pretty on. You feel like they're being honest from that insight check.
What about those two?
The one hooded person just kind of picks up the crossbow and just says, "I manage. Got myself a cart full of weapons."
I meant, what's your name?
Chester.
Nice to meet you, Chester.
What I gather,
You know-
that one in the cart over there rummaging around, I think for some, like, carrots or something for this stew. Her name's Fiona. Somehow is keeping cold vegetables on the road.
Hold an icebox.
Well,
Yeah, apparently it lasts a long time.
you know, I think it's actually a good idea if we camp up with you.
You do.
I do. Perhaps it will dissuade any evening activities.
I don't give us an audience.
And it really seems like, and again, still ignoring them, looks at Velky, and it seems like they need a cleric.
I'm impressed that they've made it this far.
I actually.
We've only been traveling a few days.
Where'd you come from?
Just a small village out east of Risen.
Oh, not big enough to be on the map, I suppose.
Not really, no.
No.
Kind of trying to get a new start in the big city.
Garden path.
Yeah, biggest city I've ever been in.
It's a
You
pretty
know what,
big
that's
city.
fair.
Well, I hope it treats you well.
So do I. Thank you.
As for Stu, perhaps I'm sure your friend Fiona has it covered, but if she needs any assistance, my friend here, and he just kind of tilts his head towards Velky, is a pretty good cook.
I have carrots.
We do have carrots.
Somebody say carrots? Fiona hops down with a basket full of carrots. Way more than necessary.
Oh, it's not
No.
a carrots.
Well, I guess you don't need our carrots. We were just saying we have some fresh produce as well if you were needing some.
Oh no, I'm all good. I got way more than I need. Would you like to buy any? Got just about anything you could think of.
Potentially, before we head out. We're going to shack up with you all if you don't mind.
Oh, more the
Yeah.
merrier.
Strength in numbers.
Well then, I didn't know that this was going to be that kind of outing.
I'm gonna go get the horse. You can talk amongst yourselves. Velky just passes by, sneaks out.
We're gonna
Okay.
just lean over to
Honestly,
Lord,
go
be
back
like,
to
they're
the-
not very fun, are they?
I'll do something. Go back get the horse with them because I have something I want to say to him.
I think the move is just wrong.
Can I go look at the landslide?
Sure, it'll be about a half hour of travel.
By foot or by horse?
Sprinting a horse could probably make it a lot faster. Carrying the full party would probably take just as long to walk. I've learned recently that traveling by horse takes about as long as it takes to walk because horses don't have a lot of stamina.
It's fine. I'll walk. I'll be
Depends
like,
what kind of horse you have, also.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, you want to go check out the rocks with me? Since
Sure.
Rock Boy decides that rocks aren't important to him. Ooh.
Rocks aren't his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Literally made of rock.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the definition of his thing. Well, I mean, it's not really. We all know his things like stars. And
As
ponds
you're
and whatever.
saying that, a young boy comes up. It's like, you're made of rock.
Oh, I had walked back with Velky.
Oh,
to the
darn it. Oh well.
Sorry.
Talk to
I
the
had-
child!
I had
Get
a,
him back. Talk to him.
I had a
She did say she left. That was me getting excited.
I mean, they're playing off in the distance. They definitely could have been like just walking by.
And just like turn around and talk to this small child.
No, they
mean,
didn't leave their
remember-
parents' sight.
The small child can do it when he gets back.
Yeah.
Hey, you made it.
True.
So who would like to go first on this? Do we want to jump ahead to you guys finding the rock slide? Zin, what are you doing during all this?
Watching things unfold.
That's
Fair.
valid.
As we walk by, I'm gonna grab Zin by the arm and be like, "Come on, you're coming with us."
Join us, interest. You never come on our adventures. You always go on their adventures.
Yeah, and their adventures are boring.
Yeah,
There's no
it's not
I
fireworks
mean,
and rocks.
I've known them longer.
Yeah,
Come
well,
on.
you dragged me into this, so come on.
what it's worth.
I
our
didn't
adventures
drag you
seem-
into shit.
Our adventures seem more your style. From what I get, there's lots of politics and stuff. Ours is having fun and doing, I don't know, crime, I guess. Come on, that sounds fun. Chaos, yeah.
With
Well, we're
Chaos
very
Crew.
quickly becoming a for-real criminal.
I'm working on my
No.
reputation.
I don't want to be a criminal.
I'll be the criminal.
Well, since it'll technically be first in canon, Velky and Onates, you're walking back to Appleby.
Bring her with me.
Notace will kind of jog up behind him. kind of matches pace. Hey,
What?
well,
Sorry. What? What's wrong?
you don't need to get snappy with me.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Why? Last time you said that, you nearly gave me a hernia.
Last time I had good reason.
So this time you don't. Then don't apologize.
No. This time it's more of my condolences. I'm sorry all of that had to happen to you.
Are you talking about this stuff that just happened, like,
No.
today? Oh,
The story you told on the car. Your past.
it was 5 years ago on a taste. You don't have to apologize for it.
I don't have to. I want to. I don't want anything like that to happen to anyone ever. I'm doing my best to protect as many people as I can to stop that from happening.
So am I.
I'm not saying you're not.
And I wasn't saying that I wasn't either. I'm just. Thank you for the apology and the condolences. But I know that you don't want that to happen. Nobody wants that, or they shouldn't.
And
That's why I joined the church. To help people.
I want to help people too. I'm sorry I shouted at everybody as well. I don't think another person, even if they're dead, their memories should be messed with and taken like some kind of drug.
Want to say that that wasn't the intention of what he was saying, but I know what you're saying. It's uncomfortable.
It's just hard for me to know that happened when I can't even have my own memories, let alone someone else's. I'm making memories every day, but it's different. You all have these pasts of these horrible things happening. And I feel terrible about it. But I don't even have terrible things.
Probably something to be happy for.
I suppose.
I'm not happy that you can't remember anything or
But
anything
there's
like
nothing
that.
to remember.
I just hope that you don't have anything like that to think about.
I just hope there's something to think about. I worry we're gonna get to where we're going and it's not going to mean anything for me. I have no reason to think going back there will do anything.
There's only one way to find out.
You're right.
So let's get Appleby back then.
And, you know, you don't always have to be butting heads.
What do you mean? I don't butt heads.
Whenever I say something to you, your initial response is to snark back at me. And it's fun. I enjoy it, but it doesn't always have to be the case.
If you're talking about like 5 minutes ago, you scared me.
Oh, did I?
I didn't expect you to run after me.
I
What the hell does that mean? I don't snark.
we
I'm
both
doing it right now, aren't I?
you are. We both snark. It's kind of our thing. But I'm just saying it doesn't have to always be like that. And I'm sorry for sneaking up on you. I just had things I wanted to say. And it doesn't seem like I'm going to get a word in edgewise in the coming moments.
Hey?
Ooh, he can move the rock.
Oh.
Well, let's not get their hopes.
Well, that's fair. I mean, I don't know anything about moving rocks.
Neither do I. Yes, God, but Mold Earth has its limits. It can't move a rock slide.
Well,
Uh,
what do I do if I don't know how to not snark?
just, I don't know.
So, like, to be fair, I'm not doing it intentionally. I think that's just how my voice sounds.
When I say something to you, when I'm being genuine, like when I'm apologizing or trying to tell you something, you don't always have to nitpick my words.
Alright.
Like I said, great fun. I don't want you to stop doing it. I don't know. I'm just talking.
I'll be more careful.
Applebee nays.
I don't think it's a matter of being careful. And he'll do that thing he does where he kind of like ruffles Vilky's hair. Let's get Applebee back.
But I just said.
Yes.
Come on, let's go. Right, no snark. Sorry.
As you return on a taste, you have 3 children rushing up to you asking how you're made of rock.
That's...
And with that, we'll cut over to the other group. So, half hour passes, walking. Kashana, Zintris, Lore. There is indeed a rock slide blocking the path about 20 feet tall.
Wow, there is indeed a rock slide blocking the path. It's about 20 feet tall, I would probably guess.
I really don't know what you were expecting.
No, this is exactly what I was expecting, for what it's worth. I don't know. I didn't think it would be this tall. I figured we could maybe, like, scurry over it, see if we could find a better path, you know.
Wait, how tall is it?
20 feet.
Can I try to climb it? Like,
Absolutely.
how big are the rocks?
Yeah, I'm gonna start climbing.
Yeah,
Same.
that's definitely past the capabilities of Mold Earth.
Go ahead and make acrobatic checks for me.
I'm using luck. Can I use luck again?
No.
8.
8. Okay.
Got a 19.
19. Wow. So you're climbing up, and it's going pretty well for the most part. Laura, you're finding all the right footholds, and very quickly you find your way to the very top.
It's the weasel physique.
Kashana, as you're going, you feel it give a little bit, and you try to reach for another rock that you just feel is more solid, but your foot gives out, and you just miss it, and slide back down. That'd be about 10 feet. You take 5 damage as you hit the bottom.
All on my ass.
Shauna, are you alright? Did you
I just look
die?
down. I stand up. Brush my fucking... My ass.
He shrugs and gives her a thumbs up, hoping that she's okay.
And I misty step my ass up there. Fuck this shit. Magic's the way to go.
As you're like calling down, suddenly just a whoosh as Kashana is beside you.
Heck yeah! Welcome back to the top.
Thank you. Fuck this. I'm always using magic from now on.
Magic truly is the answer.
Truly is.
I don't know
think,
why anybody uses anything other than magic.
Limited spell slots.
I mean, yeah.
What's a slot?
Shut up, you're still down there.
Come on up here, Zidra!
You know what a slot is.
Oh, I know all the slots.
Okay.
I'll Misty step up there too.
Okay, and with a whoosh, Zintris is up above with you.
Nice.
So what do we see from up here? How bad's the situation?
It is pretty rough. This does not look like it'll be a simple case of mold earth. The rock slide kind of tapers off on the other side. Kind of goes for about 20 feet before it starts then like sliding downwards. If you go over the edge, you can like go before it starts lowering. You can see there's another cart on the other side.
Is it just like there, or is it like fucked up?
There's a person kind of standing. This one's not like a cart like yours. It's more like a actual like
Like a wagon?
fancier,
Like with a...
like a coach.
Mm.
And the person is kind of just standing at the door and seems to be apologizing to whoever's on the inside.
I'm gonna
Go
yell
check
down.
it out.
Hello down there! Are you okay? Can I even hear us?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're
I
close
can
enough. If
make
you're
them
shouting,
hear
they
us.
certainly can. A young woman looks back at you and kind of waves before like turning back and continues apologizing, and then comes over. Hello.
Hello.
Do you know if this is gonna be moving soon?
I don't think so. It's pretty tall and pretty bad. It's bad.
Pretty heavy.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm real sorry.
Well, I guess we'll just have to turn back then.
Stay for the best.
Yeah, probably. Stay safe.
You as well.
Thank you.
She goes back to the side and kind of explains some things before hopping up onto her seat to drive away.
I have a question.
Sure.
Now, this is probably going to sound really stupid, and somebody's going to make fun of me for it. But would Shatter kind of make any dent if I was to just go poof right on, like, and maybe scatter this a little more, or make it, like, shift enough to where it goes...
Read me Shatter again.
Sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw. Creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. Creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on this saving throw.
I suppose you
Sounds
certainly...
like it's more an audio thing than...
But it is thunder damage.
Yeah, it does. It does output damage, so it should.
There is...
That was my kind of like question.
There is a chance it would. Not a guarantee. Could do something. You could certainly try. I'm all for
Okay, let's
using.
try it.
I'm all for using spells in interesting ways.
Let's do it.
Okay. Do you get off of it first, or
That might be a good idea.
I'm gonna look to my two friends here and be like, I think you might want to get down. Can I
Why?
see if I would figure out kind of where the best point would be to hit this thing on?
make an intelligence check?
Okay, I'm really good at those.
While it looks like she's thinking real hard, Laura will scurry down.
It's gonna be a 22.
22. Wow. As you're walking around, you kind of feel where things are more loose, where things are more solid. You kind of get a sense for if you break it apart in the more solid areas, it's possible that what's holding it up could shift it some. So you do get a good sense of where you would need to aim this shatter.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna slide my ass down.
Zin will slide down.
Wait. Can I hail down the carriage that was leaving? Can I be like, hey, yo, stop. I got this.
Sure, they stop and are waiting.
I might be able to fix it. Give me 5 minutes.
Brace yourself!
Yeah, you might want to back up.
Just knowing our track record, I feel like maybe you should just hold on to your ass a little bit.
I'm not sure if it's possible to make it worse.
Yeah, possibly. I'm gonna slide my ass down. I'm gonna start making my way a little bit of ways away from it.
Okay. Shatter is a save on the target's part, correct?
Yeah. It is a Constitution save.
Do rocks have high constitution?
I was going to ask if it even has Constitution.
What would the constitution of a rock be?
That's a good question.
Constitution,
What's
not
your
rock.
what's your
Just give it a
spell?
0.
Yeah, what's your spell?
I think personally, about a 16.
A 16. Yeah, personally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the rock's constitution's about
Yeah.
16.
yeah, that makes sense for you. Coming from you. What's your spell? DC?
DC?
Yeah,
14.
14. Okay. Since you did that intelligence check, I'll give disadvantage. Well, they're also rocks. They already have disadvantage.
Yeah, it does
Apparently.
also say a non-magical object that isn't being worn or carried also takes the damage if it's in spells area.
Oh, well, interesting. I'm going to give a negative. So this is at disadvantage for the rocks, plus for that intelligence. I'm going to up your DC by 3 to 17.
Okay.
So we'll see how this rolls. With disadvantage, it is a 16.
Holy
Okay.
shit. It's a tough ass rock.
So, you cast Shatter, and you hear the loudest sound, louder than the firecracker going off in the fire. And it doesn't seem to do anything at first. And then you start to hear crackling as rocks very quickly give way, and your side starts to slide.
We might want to move.
Oh no. We're definitely gonna get blamed for this. I mean, we helped for what it's
Make
worth, but
dexterity saves, all three of you.
shit.
Oh shit.
Or,
Oh wait, I have
or Misty
dexterity.
step ahead if you want.
Shit.
I can't.
I can
Misty
only
step I
use it
used for my
once.
spells.
Well, that's unfortunate. Make a dexterity save, everybody. As
gonna-
20 feet of rock starts
I'm
crumbling
gonna use
down
a
around you.
15.
7. Wait, hold on. Yep, 17.
Okay.
Anna
I
takes
will
walking back
simply
without you. I
pass
feel
away.
disturbance in the forest.
What was that, Jericho?
I will simply just pass away.
Oh no.
Why?
I choose to expire.
Yeah, I just accepted my own death.
You're not gonna make a save?
I made a save.
Okay, what was it?
5.
Oh my gosh. So as you're all running,
Fucking Christ.
Lore trips,
Oh no.
and the rocks still keep coming. How much damage does your spell do there, Kashana?
3d8.
3d8?
Yeah, do you want me to
That's-
roll that?
Yeah, you roll that. That's going to be transferred to Lore.
Okay,
Just say it. Just say that you killed me. It's fine. It's okay.
Okay, I'm here. Except I'm not there, so.
You're a half hour
Far
away.
away.
Whoops.
21 points of thunder damage.
21 points of damage? Yeah, okay. Well, that's all my
I
HP.
rolled an 8, a 7, and a 6.
I will
my
only
God.
happily pass
21?
away.
Like, that's actually just your HP.
Thanks, I will actually
Yeah.
pass away.
Oh my god.
No, this is not how I wanted to die.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. Okay.
Does anybody have a
so-
healing potion?
I
Mine
can heal. I
do.
can heal him. I can heal him.
There you go.
I have a potion.
Shove it down his throat.
It's fine because I have my healing pool still. It has, and I can do 4d6 for that.
Okay. So you're not going to die, Lore. However, that was all of your HP, putting you to unconscious.
Yep.
So,
Oh, wait. I know what that means.
Do we see him, like, fall?
you see him fall, and you see kind of the rocks crumble around. Thankfully, it looks more like getting hit in the back by the rocks knocked him out. However, his leg is caught underneath one of the larger boulders.
Shit. I'm just gonna be like, Zin! Turn my ass back around.
Oh, for the
I
love
feel like
of-
there's no sound. It's just a small, just plap where you get squished, like just falls.
I'm gonna just start uncovering his leg.
Do you... Well, the healing potion would help. You can roll for the healing potion.
I can just do the healing, though, if we want to save the potion.
Okay, yeah, if you can just do the healing, sure.
Yeah, four d6s. Here we go. Okay. 18.
18. You get 18 hit points back, Lore.
Oh, thank God.
You are conscious.
and probably in a lot of pain.
Yeah, still a lot of pain. As the final rock gets pulled away, Lore, from about a quarter way of your right shin down, completely crushed.
Shauna, just kill me, please.
Let's not and just get you to cleric. I'm just gonna
Ew.
I'm gonna pick him up bridal style.
He's gonna lay his little head against her shoulder. It's on the side where he's got his busted horn, so it's not like stabbing her in the face.
I mean, I deserve the stab at this point.
However, still a bit rocky. The path is clear. Mostly.
Nice.
Enough that you think carts could manage to get through with a little bit of effort.
That's great. Then maybe you go talk to the person in the cart, and I'm just making my way downtown, walking fast to Velky.
I want Valky, please.
Well, look who needs me now.
Shut up.
I always need you. Shut
All
up.
that sassy talk about us versus them.
Hey, now it's not us versus you guys. We're one cohesive team. It's just a little rocky.
I'll say. Whose fault is that? And by that I mean, like, literally, there's rocks everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dying.
I'm right here.
Boo.
So, While you're rushing back, Zin, do you go talk to the coach?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get up, pushing a little more stuff to the side every now and then, the one leading the horse calls out to you. Is like, "That was amazing! I can't believe you guys actually managed to do it."
That nearly got someone killed, unfortunately.
Oh no, are they okay?
No.
They're conscious.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute my ass.
She calls into the back. Sylvain, I think we need you up ahead. Hop on. And they'll rush up to you two, running back to camp, calling out to you, excuse me, wait!
I'll stop.
We have a cleric with us!
Oh, thank God! I just fucking... I just run up and be like, okay, let's go.
And I'm glad that he's not gonna just die, but also I am a little sad that Felky doesn't get the fucking satisfaction.
Oh, Velky's going to know. She's going to notice the crushed, or he's going to notice the crushed leg.
Hush.
So the one called Sylvain comes out. He is a older gentleman, not white hair, but it's kind of starting to get that salt and peppery look throughout it. And he looks at your leg there, Lore, and he kind of winces.
And is it? Tell it to me straight.
We have to cut it off.
No.
Well, I doubt you would need to cut it off. I'll see what I can do. Let me pull up a cleric sheet quick.
Okay.
My cleric sheet.
I'm gonna sit Lore down on the ground, and I'm just gonna look him in the eye and be like, "I'll be your legs. It's okay. I'll be your legs."
No.
Yes.
Amputate my legs. I'll just be a backpack from now on.
But you'll be the best damn backpack there ever was.
Just whisper things into your mind. Okay.
At that point, I'm going to use mind link and just telepathically respond. Always.
I feel like if they hear, they're just like, "Ah, shit." Whoa.
This is the first time this has been used with you there, Lore, so that probably does a good job of... Oh man, really not like any cure thing there. Oh well. We'll see how rolling works for you.
Okay.
Okay. Not great.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Your leg is no longer like crushed. Though it feels very stiff. And he says, "That's probably the best I could do. Probably going to have a bit of a limp."
Oh no. I'm a traveler. I don't want a limp. Doesn't look cool when I dance.
Yeah, unfortunately there's not much else I could do for it. That was a rough
Can I just put my hand on Lore's leg and I'll be like, "Oedicus, please. Just this one little favor. Just fix it."
Oh gosh.
Wiggly fingers.
We're gonna need to make a number of rolls on this there.
Okay, I'll do
Sean,
whatever you
okay.
want me to, buddy.
First
Let's
of
go.
all, give me a religion check.
Come on, Kashana, save my fucking leg.
Okay. I got a +4 in religion. I got a +4. Natural 20 for 24, motherfucker!
Okay.
Yeah.
You, as you're wheeling this, you see you see Lore's leg kind of glow with a faint blue.
Oh, fuck, yeah, okay.
I need you to make me a percentage roll.
Okay. I'm just also, if it helps, I'm also just going to say, we did this in the name of chaos and recklessness, and you should really reward me for all the great deeds I've done.
Okay, yeah. Thought
Yeah.
so.
You deserve a reward.
Thought so.
I will reward you when I can stand again. How about that?
Okay.
Deal?
Okay. 83.
Okay. That's not great. The final one will be a medicine check.
Okay, this is where my extra luck point comes in. Yep. 10.
10. Lore, it feels a little better. You feel some magical energy that you've never quite felt before. It's not perfectly healed. Not the limp you would have had is a little subsided. There's going to be times where pain is definitely going to rack you, and it might take a while for it to wear off, and you will still have a small limp, but definitely not like it would have been.
Oh, phew. Does feel a little bit better. You did it.
Just glare at my hand and be like, that's all you got in you, really, Oedicus? This is it? I fucking jump off boats and fucking just shattered some goddamn rocks and pissed off a whole bunch of people. That's it?
I mean, to be fair, the people you pissed off were
As-
mostly a party.
Laura,
That's true.
as you stand, like right now, there's no pain and no limp. It'll probably be a thing that comes and goes.
Interesting. I don't feel any pain, actually. I think you did a really good job.
I'm really sorry. I'm gonna grab him by the face and I'll be like, I'm so sorry. I'm
It's
so
okay.
damn
It's
sorry.
okay. He's just gonna pull her into a really big hug.
I'm gonna hug him so tight.
It's okay. It's just mostly more scary than it actually hurts. Well, no, that's not true. It hurt like a fucking bitch about 20 minutes ago. But now it's okay. It was just mostly scary.
Okay.
That permanent damage thing sure is rough.
Uh,
I'm just gonna look at the Sylvain and be like, thank you.
Thank you for your help.
I'm sorry I couldn't have done more, though. It seems you've taken care of it quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. We don't have a... We have a cleric who travels with us, and he's not even here right now. So, I mean, maybe we're more capable than we thought.
Also, perhaps next time we run a little faster or we move farther away.
Hey now, I did my best.
No, I'm not blaming you, darling. This is all on me. This is all on me. I was the one looking at the damn spell being like, yeah, this is good.
As you're arguing, you hear someone calling from inside of the coach still. Are we going yet?
Oh, yeah, you guys can leave. If you want, you don't have to. We got a whole little, like, party over here now.
I'm gonna burst open the door. I'm gonna open the door to this fucking carriage.
How can I help you?
You being a little ass. We just had an emotional moment, and you can at least give us 5 minutes to cry over it. 5. And I just fucking got your carriage out of the fucking, like, situation it was in. You can just calm your titties.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
now
yes.
that
That's all
you
well and
mentioned it.
good. I have places to be, and I am on a tight crunch.
Weren't you just gonna go back, originally?
Not
Weren't
by
you just gonna be like,
choice.
look, give up and turn around? Like, I feel like, no. I feel like the lady brings up some good points, and I feel like, actually, you should thank us.
You know, I could just put the rocks back. I could.
I died for
Well,
like 30
I am already
seconds.
past them, so feel free.
I died for like 30 seconds.
I'm
Come
sorry,
on.
who the hell are you?
Yeah, who do you think you are?
Name is Conrad Chauvin, and I'd have no reason to answer to you. Marlene, Sylvain, please, we're going.
Hmm.
Do I recognize the rude fucker?
Where are you
Make an
going?
intelligence check.
Hmm.
That would be, where's my intelligence? 20, flaccid.
20. You definitely recognize the name Chauvin. A rather prestigious family from Freya Noon. Similar to Dynater, but not as boastful. Though clearly does still have a bit of an attitude with his status. Comes from old money.
I use this knowledge to my advantage somehow. I don't think I have anything.
If you used your family name, you could probably get some sway and some niceties. If you wanted. Yeah, you would definitely have to announce who you are to him.
Yeah. Not sure I really want to do that right now.
Interest.
Don't want to play my whole hand when I don't need to.
While this is still being very heated, Sylvain says, "Now we don't need to fight over this. Perhaps we could give you a ride. Sit up front with Marlene and on the back of the coach, and we'll get you back to your group, while we then pass on through."
Yes, yes, we would love a ride. I think that is more than deserved.
Conrad just rolls his eyes. Yes, that's fine. Whatever.
Oh, good. And I'm gonna pick Laura up, bridal style. No walking for you, darling. And I'm gonna get us in the coach. And I'm going to sit right in front of Conrad.
I did not. That is Sylvain's spot.
Sorry, Sylvain.
I think
my
it's
spot now.
Connor's spot now, yeah.
My ass is in it.
I feel like we earned this. I feel like for the half an hour it takes for you to get us back to our party, I feel like you can sit over there. Or on the floor. So, there's that too.
Sylvain just
Conrad,
kind of
you
looks.
could move your
Do you
ass
go out
onto
of
the
your
floor.
way to piss people off, or does it just come naturally?
Naturally, darling. It's a natural talent.
I'm just kind of living, just doing what I do, No thought.
Whatever.
Which
I
is
don't have
just
time for
beautiful.
this. Let's just go.
Where you sitting, Zin? You gonna sit with us?
I'm going to just sit wherever is open.
It sounds like the back of the coach or the front of the coach with Marlene.
You know what? I'm going to sit up front with Marlene.
Very nice. She, as you're traveling, she just says to you, "I'm very sorry about him. He can be a little testy and was not too happy that the path was blocked."
Oh, I know his type.
Dealt with them a lot, have you?
In a manner of speaking.
The job pays well. A little stressful, but can't deny that things have been better for me since I started driving him around.
Suppose you do what you have to do.
And really, he can be nice sometimes. Just today's a bad day, and yeah, I'm so sorry. Please, I hope your friends don't take too much of a. Well,
Oh, it's not them I'm worried about being offended.
all the same. Again, I'm sorry. Inside of the cart, so Conrad is not making eye contact with either of you.
Well, Laura's making eye contact with him.
Yeah, same.
So what's your
If he like
deal?
looks away, if he does anything, my head is tilted, being like,
Same. Laura,
Yeah.
every movement he makes, Laura makes the same movement, but just like watching him.
mm-hmm.
So what is your deal? Where are you going? That's so important that you can't stop when a person dies. Me.
Well, I do believe we did stop and helped.
Yeah, you did. I'll give you that.
You're still rude. You know, for someone who seems very rich and possibly powerful, you're kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
Honestly, fine. I do not care. Like, I have places to be, business to do. If people think I'm an asshole on the way, whatever.
What kind of business are you doing? Where are you going?
If you must know, I'm going to Ardton.
Ooh. Where or why?
Trading?
What do you trade?
Relics, I suppose. Art, statues, paintings.
Ooh.
Are you
What?
buying or selling?
What kind? Yeah.
Currently buying. There's a fantastic oil painting that one of my colleagues has come across, and I just absolutely need it. For my
By the way,
collection.
can I hear this conversation from where I'm sitting?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Bit of a collector of fine things. However, if I do not make it there in time, he is going to sell it to somebody else, and I cannot have that.
Oh, that sounds very terrible, darling. When do you need to get there by?
Yeah.
Early of next month. I probably have at least 10 days left. But if things keep happening along the path, I might not make it in time.
Ooh, I think I figured out something I could do. Who is your buyer? Or seller, or whichever way this is going?
I don't know if you would know him. His name is Nick Paulet.
Do I know that name?
Yeah, it rings a bell.
Okay.
Definitely another one of these types. Probably met him on a couple occasions.
Would I know anything that could give this dude an advantage in dealings with him?
Ooh. Maybe just a straight D20.
5.
5. I'm so sorry, Matt.
Well, it was a nice thought process.
It was a
while
nice
lasted.
thought there, but unfortunately, no, you can't really think of anything that would give an advantage in this case. Time is of the essence to get there and to get the buy. So that is my business. It is important to me. I am happy we were able to help you. Thank you for clearing the rocks. It would have been awful otherwise. Just stressed. And I want to get my painting.
Well, you know, compensation is always nice.
I believe helping your friend's leg was plenty compensation.
That's a good deed. Different thing. Actual physical compensation.
Don't push it, Kashana.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm good at those.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Ignore my friend. She likes
Shiny
Money.
things. And is not going to help me though.
I'm gonna go on a limb here. Ugh, too soon. I'm going to assume. Have you traveled around a lot? Where are you exactly coming from?
Currently, well, yes, I do travel quite a bit. I think I've been to every major city and sub-major city in the kingdom at this point. Currently, I'm coming from Nock.
I have another question for you then. This is quite probably a long shot, but I do actually recognize the area of where Nock is. What are the chances you've been to the ruins over in that area?
To Ruin's Edge.
Mm-hmm. Seems like an interesting place, wouldn't you say? Probably some relics and things.
Yes, it is quite interesting. I have been there a number of times. Haven't been there in well over a couple of years. But yes, it's interesting.
How did you get in? Would you be able to get us in? We would take that as compensation.
Yes, I am able to get in. I am not going to give you my pass into it. I don't even have it on me.
Where is it? We could go pick it up. I promise we'll return it. We're very, very good at returning things. And I mean that very seriously.
It is back in Nock, and no, I am not giving it to you.
Come on, we'll just borrow it and then we will return it. And I promise.
Lord, darling, I don't think this very kind gentleman is going to give us a lick of anything. Apparently, this was all just a waste of my time.
Did you get your persuasion check?
Yeah, I got a 10.
A 10? Ah.
Wait, I understand that you won't give us your pass. Would you be able to at least tell us where you got it? Or could you write us like a recommendation that we're totally okay to go into Ruin's Edge? Give us a pass, please.
Only people from Ruin's Edge can do that. I can't offer you a recommendation. If you need to get in there so bad and don't know anyone, the next best thing to do would probably get some sort of okay from the Princept, who is currently missing.
Ugh.
However, now that I'm thinking of it, in this time, the advisor could do the same.
Okay.
Gain an audience with the advisor would be just about as difficult, though there is one way. In Hot Crescent, every year there is a competition of sorts, and the prize, aside from money, just so happens to be an audience with the Princept. Again, Princept is missing, but the advisor is there. I suppose if you were to win that competition, you could get a very easy way into Ruin's Edge.
Wait. Where is this competition you speak of?
Hawk Crescent, between Nock and Ruin's Edge.
Oh, yes, Hawk Crescent.
Okay.
That'd probably be the quickest way. I suppose you could try to break into Ruin's Edge, though. Hasn't gone very well for others.
No, we've already considered that. We're not doing that. We've already ruled that out. That's why we're resorting to asking you, some random asshole on the road. You have been very kind and very helpful, actually. So I'm going to take back my statement. You are a nice asshole.
He just chuckles at that. If there's anything else, please do not come asking. And he opens up your door.
What did you say your name was again?
His name was Conrad Chauvin.
Can you spell the last name?
Yeah.
Chauvin.
Too fast. CH.
Chauvin.
Thank you. All right. Well, thank you for this. This has been real, and this has been fun. But has it been real fun? No.
Yes, it wasn't much fun for me either.
I've had a great fucking time.
So it seems. He opens up your
Right.
door.
Shauna, his interest, we will leave.
I pick Lore back up.
Hey! I hope your painting is worth it. I genuinely do. Not sarcasm, I promise. I hope it's fantastic.
Yeah.
If you're ever back, and I'll come and visit you in Noct. I want to see
Please
it.
don't.
We'll come visit.
Yeah, I'll write you my mailing address.
We'll call you, darling.
He closes the door.
Oh, I do want to see that painting. Now I'm very curious.
We'll see it, darling.
Okay.
Possibly.
Something tells me it will turn up.
I mean, it's got to be a big name, right? How hard would it be to, I don't know, say he talked to us? I don't know. I guess we can't really prove that. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We gotta leave now, though.
Yes, we do. We should really get going, though. I'm
You
gonna
are-
walk
you are
off
at
to
your
our
camp.
cart.
Yeah, you are at
Yeah,
your
I'm
camp.
gonna walk to our cart, though.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Laura in the cart. I'm gonna go up to the others and be like, we got to go. We have to go. We need to go. We need to go.
Shout to the others. Guess what we did?
I'll
And
tell you on the way. We need
Yes.
to go.
what
Why-
happened?
Why are you rushing us?
Well, I cleared the road. We can all leave.
Oh, the
I
path
died
is cleared.
for a second.
Yeah.
Yes, it's cleared. Everyone pack up your shit. Let's go.
Why
on.
are you in a rush?
No reason.
No, because
Not
I have some
important.
very important things to tell you on the road, Onatais.
What did you
Very
do?
important things.
We didn't do
Yes, what did
anything.
you do?
Listen, I cleared the road. We met a man. He had very important information. We need to go.
To be honest, we didn't do anything.
Laura?
More thing happened to yes.
Is that dried blood on your pants?
Don't look at it too hard. Actually, no. Look at it very hard. Yeah, no. More
What?
things happened to us than we did to other people.
And this is making us have to get up and leave immediately.
Yes, very, very important. How far away is the cart?
I literally just drove it up.
Yeah.
No, the
well-
other cart.
What
Oh.
other? Oh, the
carriage
The
with
carriage?
asshole McGee in it.
they're quite a ways away. You don't even see them.
No, how far is that?
How? Oh my god.
I need it in feet.
I mean, you,
Oh no.
the
So specific.
they're probably getting past 100 feet at this point.
Yep, we got to go. We got to go. Everyone get in.
We'll explain the whole story once we're all in the cart.
All in the cart.
I could tell you my tale of woe. I died for about 30 seconds. Kishana fixed my leg. I don't know if I'll ever walk properly ever again, though. Right now it's okay, but later we'll see.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. Kishana cleared the rocks. I may have been not as quick as I usually am, or as graceful, or honestly, I fell on my face and I was crushed a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'm lucky to be alive.
Yeah, actually, that's true. I am a little bit lucky to be alive.
Why do you
Even
almost
luckier that his leg is
fucking-
not
Ah,
that bad anymore.
I'm
like you
still-
die every single time I turn around?
Hey,
I'm
Michael, when
Yeah.
when the
I'm
cart's
trying to
about
get-
120 feet, I'd like to do something.
You're probably
Before
at that
you
point
do that
now.
horse shit, though, hold on. Can I in the exact same moment that she's doing whatever the fuck she is trying to do. I'd like to try to cast a lesser restoration
Okay.
on Lore's leg.
Yeah. I had
Let's
that up and it
restore
looks
that
like
leg.
I got it back. Lesser restoration. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da.
I'm gonna touch your leg for a second.
Touch
Okay.
a creature and end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Outside of battle, tasty. I just want to try.
Yeah, it's not really one of those conditions, so I can't say it clears it for sure. I'm going to need another percentage roll.
I've never done that before in my life.
You use a percentage die and a d10. The percentage one has like 10, 70, 30.
Yeah, I know it. I know
Okay.
it. Okay, that's whatever a 9-0 is and an 8.
That's 98.
Okay, so it's a 90, and then you add the 8 in, and that's 98.
98.
Congrats. Thank you for teaching us math.
You're welcome.
Unfortunately,
best
it
roll?
doesn't seem to do anything.
What the hell would I need to know?
The way
Okay.
the percentage die works is you want to get under your threshold. So if something has a 50% chance of working, you need to get under a 50.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I've never done percentage. I thought it was the other way around.
I'm only kind of learning what percentage is. It kind of seems like you want lower than higher.
Yeah, you want
like
lower.
just because it's like if it has a 50% chance of working and you get like a 75, then that's not the right ratio you need. It's opposite of what you think it is.
Yeah.
I only have Critical Role as my references, alright? All I know is Jester got a 97 one time, and her god literally straightens his hair, and Taliesin Caduceus gets a 2% and brings back the love of my life. So,
Yeah, you want low
Yeah.
on percentage.
Good to know.
Yeah. It doesn't come up often. It's mostly during situations like this that with Kashana's role where it's like, we're breaking like the norms of what things are supposed to do. So let's see what happens. That is also how I decide the blight and stuff. It has to be underneath my threshold.
cool.
Yeah. So the harder something is, the lower the number. Anyway, unfortunately, Lesser Restoration does not seem to clear it, though you wouldn't really know in the moment if it did anything at all. Just because right now things seem okay.
Thank you
Well,
for trying,
Shauna can
Belty.
do her thing.
Shauna helped
Sorry.
me already. No, you're okay. Shauna helped already. Thank you anyways for trying.
I'm still
No
very
problem.
concerned about this abrupt takeoff, but I suppose
Are we all in the
Let's
cart?
Sure.
take my positioning.
Listen, we cleared the rocks. Everyone said that we couldn't clear the rocks, and it's impossible to clear the rocks, and you don't know how to clear the rocks.
Did
And
literally
we-
anybody say that?
I mean, Onate said it.
That's not
Maybe-
everyone.
Maybe not in those words, but he did say it.
Kashana.
So I'm sitting at the back of the cart.
Mm-hmm.
When the carriage reaches about 120 feet, I make a little finger gun with my hands clasped together. And I take a little eagle eye and I try to Eldritch Blast the wheel of the cart.
Fucking God!
Oh no.
I can't guarantee that I'm not going to turn around and punch Kashana. I'm
I'll
just
take it.
saying.
Roll your attack.
I'm gonna strangle this fucking lady tonight.
I need to flip a coin.
I'm so fucked. An 8.
Oh, unfortunately, it goes wide and does not hit.
Thank God.
Do we know she's doing that back there? That spell has verbal components.
It does have verbal. You heard her cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. I turn around because Shauna, what the fuck are you doing?
I'll get practice.
I've
You can hit me later, Dad. Pew pew.
What is it with
Shauna,
your complete lack of regard for human life?
No, don't kill them.
I wasn't going to kill them. I just don't want him to get his painting.
oh, then who are you?
I want him to get his painting, and then we're gonna go to his house and look at it.
Oh, we're
Shauna,
definitely going to go to his house, darling. If we
Shauna, make a wisdom saving throw.
Even-
Shauna, make a wisdom
Who are
save.
you even shooting at?
advantage on those, so I'm gonna...
Whose house are we going to?
So I got a 19 on my first roll, and then I got a 20 on the next one. So it's a 20, natural 20, with a +1, so 21.
Okay, do it again.
Oh,
5.
Shauna,
5?
no.
Cool. Onate snaps his fingers, nothing happens. He snaps his fingers again, he casts Hold Person.
I believe
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
so. Kashana, you are instantly frozen and held.
Can I
don't-
talk?
Good question. No, you were paralyzed.
Great.
6 seconds passed. Make your save.
At the end of each turn. Actually, each
16.
turn person. Yeah, you're good.
You are
Good
free
as
to
in
move.
I'm still frozen, or good as I escape?
No, you're free.
You're free.
Oh. I deserve that.
You deserved for it to hold longer.
Eh,
I don't know why you're shooting random people's carts now.
listen, he was
Shauna,
an asshole.
He wasn't
doesn't
that
matter!
bad. He gave us some
Looks like-
information.
She's the one being the asshole.
Listen,
Just let him go.
the
let
other thing
him
is, though,
go.
giving us more time, Law. There's several options here for getting what we want.
I understand
And
this.
pissing off everyone does not help with most of those.
I mean,
have interest on
we're gonna
this,
piss him off
actually.
anyway when we steal his pass.
No, you weren't supposed to say that out loud.
Donna, what the fuck are you doing? You know what?
It's a discussion.
Onates, hold these reins. I'm about to go ham shit beast on her ass.
I take the reins.
I crawl into the back of the cart.
I
God.
help him through. I kind of give him a push.
I'm just gonna put my hands up and be like, I might like it a little bit.
Grab her by the collar. What are you doing?
Absolutely nothing.
That's right. What did you do that for? Why are you stealing things? Have you not had enough?
We're not stealing any. Well, I'm not stealing anything. You have to listen to the whole story.
Yes.
Sorry, nobody's telling me anything. As far
Yes.
as I'm
Look,
concerned,
now you're strangling me, darling.
I'm not strangling you. I'm holding your fucking collar.
You told us to go because you were going to tell us something, and instead you tried to shoot somebody's cart.
In my defense, I didn't know she was going to shoot the cart. I just assumed we were going to try to get there before him so we could also look at his painting.
Looks to me like they're going in the opposite direction. So,
Yeah, that is a problem.
Yeah, I'm sorry, darling. We probably won't see the painting.
I just want to see this painting.
wait,
What's so good
shut
about
up!
it?
What's going on?
Well, do you want
Well-
to tell him, or do you want me to?
I think you should, because my mouth gets me in trouble.
Yeah, that's probably a good call. All right.
Let
So-
go of her collar.
Valky, Onates, cool your pants a little bit. We went and cleared the rock slide. I got hurt. That
You
part
died.
sucked. Yes, I did die. It was not fun. Anyways,
You didn't
Thankfully-
die, you went unconscious.
Oh my god, Michael, we're being dramatic. Doing it on purpose.
yeah. Thankfully, this asshole of a gent and his small party were able to kind of assist us. They gave us a ride back. But anyways, he is trying to get a painting. That's why he's going where he's going. And he also told us how we could possibly get a pass to get into Rune's Edge.
What pass?
Oh yeah, so I guess I haven't told anybody except for maybe Kashana. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
god. What was this
Yeah.
all about the other day? How we didn't tell you anything, Law?
No. This was my bad. This was a true accident. I didn't mean to. I sometimes just forget that this was not information that you have learnt.
Law?
No. Don't get cross with me. I almost died. It was traumatic. No, okay, so to get into Rune's Edge, you actually need to be invited in by one of the citizens or have a pass. This gent that we've spoken to has one of those passes. We're not doing anything, and he doesn't have it on his person, obviously. We were just hoping to maybe catch up with him and maybe, I don't know. I don't even know what the plan going forward from that was. I was just hoping that we could possibly, I don't know.
How do you
I don't
catch
even
up with somebody if you're going in the opposite direction? Do you think I'm going to do around the world?
I mean, we were gonna go catch him and then go the other way eventually after.
This does not make any sense. Why are you going after him if he doesn't?
I don't know. All we know is that he knows how to get into Rune's Edge. We were just kind of hoping, maybe, to, first of all, see this cool painting that he's purchasing. I'm really interested since it's so good and, you know. And maybe persuade him into helping us get said pass.
I'm going to go
Since I
ahead
know
and say
him,
that
do
you...
I know where he lives?
I mean, we should probably just find his house, to be honest. He did
Right,
help
okay,
me.
listen, look, did he not give you another option? Other than, hey, go to
No.
my house and steal my shit?
He
He
did.
did.
Remember, Law?
I
Did.
thought so.
He did give us another option. It's just
But
a
it's a
lot
less fun
harder.
option.
I don't know. It could be fun. It's just a lot more work.
Oh my god. Lot more work than finding his house, breaking into it, going through his shit, in hopes that you find something. You don't even know what it looks like, might I say.
I mean, it's something we have done before.
Have you now?
That was
That's
different.
interesting information.
That is very different, Zintris.
Anyways, no,
That
the other
was for the good of
option.
Risen, not for whatever it is Kashana does.
Something selfish.
Chaos.
Hey. Don't do this for Kashana, alright? Ignore what Kashana's doing. Do this for me.
I
That's
really
probably
Sounds a
wish
lot like Shauna is the one that wants to break in.
I really
no,
wish
no.
I could, Lore.
We were never gonna break in. No, don't worry.
Okay,
This,
let me
wait, this is
backtrack a
true.
little bit.
No,
This
no,
was a me
no.
thing. It wasn't an us thing. So technically, just on me.
Yeah, I don't want to be associated with these crimes that you're accusing me of being in. That's not
Perhaps
what we
you
were
should
planning.
stop doing crimes, then.
Haven't committed any more crimes yet.
Yeah, we did a good service in unblocking these rocks.
Yes.
No, the alternative to breaking into this man's house, which we were definitely not going to do, by the way,
That's bullshit.
we could find the princeps and talk to him, or them, sorry, or
That's
the
it.
advisor. So, I mean,
that's all.
that's the alternative. Do you know where they are?
Michael,
Yeah.
I feel like he would.
Does he actually?
Not the princeps, but like his
His advisor, yeah, that makes
yeah.
sense.
The advisor,
Like,
the capital of Freya Noon is Nock. The advisor would be there, presumably.
Okay, but you're telling me that Valky could just like kick in the door and be like, "Hey, what up? Can I speak to the advisor?"
Potentially.
You could try.
Interesting. All right.
He knows some very important people. And he met all of the advisors in the second session. So
Yep.
I forgot about that, but interesting.
I mean, like, he'd
There
give it a shot.
For what it's worth, some sort of competition to speak to the advisor as well, which we could do. I don't know anything about that though. He didn't give us any information.
Insight check.
He didn't!
He did. So I'm gonna roll an insight check. Which is a 23.
I don't think you're purposely lying, Lore.
No!
But he did
I-
give you information.
Okay, this is me, Jericho, asking what information did he give us that we could do this competition in this place, and...
Mostly that was just in Hawk Crescent, I think.
Yeah, exactly, like, he didn't
But
give
you
us...
didn't say that.
Honestly, to be real with you, I'm gonna be Boo Boo the Foo right now, because I forgot what he was called. I just wrote the words knock, and then at Rune's Edge, and with a line in between, and it just says C question mark question mark.
To be fair, also, I'm not inside your head. So I'm just
But,
playing the
that's fair.
character.
There wasn't much else information that he gave.
It sounded like you were saying, like in the tone of your voice, that Lore was saying no, even though he had more information.
Yeah, no, I get that. Sorry, sometimes this accent comes across way more sarcastic.
No, and I apologize as well.
It's okay, I'm gonna
As
go out on a limb
this-
and say you know what I'm talking about.
As this conversation cools down, you find yourselves in the valley below Arden Path, with one of the elevators up to the city proper, waiting ready for you.
I'm gonna say, Michael, before you try and end this, that I'm gonna climb back in the front, through the hole, and I may or may not slap Kashana on the wrist with my tail as I'm going past.
Ooh.
Yeah, you could just
Guilty.
do that.
Yeah,
I-
I'm just straight up saying that's what happens.
I give the reins back to Velky.
Thank you. We are not stealing from a man who we don't even know for no fucking reason when there's another option.
No,
Not yet,
no.
anyway.
Never said that we were stealing.
I
He
listen.
did.
I was going to
We-
explain the other options. You just all got hostile when I mentioned option 1.
No, we went
Because you said there wasn't
hostile.
another option.
We went hostile when you did target practice on somebody else's vehicle.
And then
I
you
missed.
mentioned stealing.
Cool.
I missed.
We only mentioned stealing that we were not going to steal.
Don't think that's how that came across.
Why are we always in trouble with you guys? Come on.
Why
know,
are you always doing bad things?
I'm going to be clear. You're not in trouble, Law.
Oh,
I'm-
yes, good.
I'm done with all of this.
And with that, the elevator begins to rise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot about. I was like, wait, what?
yeah, the elevator
I
up
was gonna say,
to
are you gonna make that the last words of the session, Michael? Jeez.
I think so. Unless someone has
Damn!
something. Unless someone has something.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Does
Sure,
anyone?
those could be the last words.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We will see everybody next time.
Fucking hate it here.
I would like to thank everybody for stopping in here tonight. Very heated discussions going on there. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another game. However, next Saturday, we'll have our first session of Taking a Spring Peak, where two of our cast members here and I will be discussing this session as well as the session in general. If anyone would like to be in there to listen and ask questions, feel free to do so. It'll be starting around the same time as this session did. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next episode of Kingdom of Springkeep.